Okay. So Screencast-O-Matic is now ScreenPal, and it is a web-based tool for screen recording or recording just in general. And you have options of cloud sharing or like cloud storing. You don't have to store it on your computer. You also have the option of quick sharing, which is like a link that keeps it web-based. And so I just wanted to share with everyone how it works real quick, like a quick overview, and also let you know that I am working on getting some licenses for us to try it out for a year, and we'll see how it goes. It's supposed to be, and I feel like it is, and the people that I did my pilot with believe that it is easier than Camtasia. It is not, I wouldn't say it's better or anything. It's not, we're not trying to compare it in that way. It's just a little bit more user-friendly than Camtasia. And so, and it's web-based, so you can do it at home or on your phone or anywhere. You're not just strictly tied to your desktop computer in your office or your laptop. So I've been using Screencast-O-Matic for, I would say, about 9 or 10 years now. And so it's going to be really hard for me to switch from Screencast-O-Matic to saying ScreenPal. So forgive me if I interchange those two, just know that they are the same thing because I just changed this spring. First things first, what you would do is you would log in, you would create a login. I used my Neosho email. That's what I would suggest you do, because whenever I am able to get licenses, I'm going to tie it to your Neosho email. So if you're going to create an account, I would create it with that. Okay, let me go ahead and log in real quick. Now, what I'm showing you today is just the free version. So if you wanted to get on and play around with it, what you see today is things that you can do right now. So if you create an account and you want to get on and you want to click around and make videos and stuff, you can do that right now. What I just entered is like the home page where any videos that I've created live. So even any of my short videos that I created as, you know, quick videos to send off to someone, which is mostly all of these, you can tell there's 19 seconds, 16 seconds, a minute, 43 seconds, you know, not very long, because there might be a situation where someone needed help finding the quick links. And so I can make a quick little video on how to find the quick links and get to their classes and then quickly send it off to them. That is the beauty of this. I don't have to download it, upload it to YouTube or anything like that. So that's what you see here is a lot of my little videos. How do we make those videos? So there is a software that you can download to your computer, and it looks like, can you guys see my taskbar down here? Yes. So this is a ScreenPal icon. And then here in your up caret is also a ScreenPal icon. So if you are on your computer or like anywhere, let's say I'm just going to open up a new tab and I want to take a screenshot of this, I can click on this and it brings up a little menu for me to choose from. Am I wanting to just take a screenshot of something? Am I wanting to record? The editor, you can pop open the editor from here. Now, this is going to be more so on the paid version, the video editor. You can still use it, and we're going to talk about it today, but it's not as involved as the paid version. But what normally I do from here is either take a screenshot or screen record. So let's see, when you click on that, it should bring up, and it brought it up on my other screen. So I'll slide it on over here. Do you guys see that box? Okay, and you see that I've got my record button and all of these controls. Right here, you can see that it's picking up my mic, okay? And if you click on, you can see that right here it says it's going to record just my screen. If I wanted to click here on camera, it would record just me. And then I could also choose the option of recording both. So right now you can put your, it will allow you to move your little window. I don't know if it'll do it since I'm using my camera. Someone's trying to come in. Hopefully that worked. But since I'm already using my camera for Zoom, I don't think it's going to let me do it for Screen Pals. So I'm just going to leave it on screen. So whatever I have in this window right here is what will be recorded. You do have a few little tools. Oops, right here, you can use the pen. But most importantly, you're just using this area to screen record. So I'm going to do a little recording here. Let's just say it gives you a nice little countdown. We want to go to guest home. And I'm trying to show someone where the login is. And so I want to zoom into that area. Let me see if it'll let me do it. Oh, it's not going to let me zoom in right now. But let's say I wanted to show everyone how to log in. So I'm showing them how to log in, and that's all I need to do. And I'm done. So I push pause. You can see that it recorded it down here. You can watch it over, preview what you've recorded. We don't really need to listen to me talking twice, but it will show you right here, and it's got the circle around your pointer. So you can kind of guide people with that pointer. It's more than just the pointer. It's also got the circle there. And once I click on that pencil, now I can go in and I can, choose. They're going to let me do what I'm wanting to do here. I'm highlighting here. I don't know if you can tell that. Okay. Those are different tools you can use on that video that you just created. And I'm going to click over here. You see on the far right, we've got edit, exit drawing. And so then it would then be in the video what I just did. Okay. Then I'm done. This is just a quick video. Someone needs to learn how to log in. I don't want to upload it to anything. I just need to share it real quick. So I would click quick share. And then you see over here, it's loading it up to the cloud. I can change the naming of this right here. And link is copied. So if I come up here and make a new tab and paste, it takes me straight to that recording. It was just that quick. Okay, so I did the screen recording, any kind of drawings that I would need to do, which you don't have to obviously do any drawings if you don't want to, if it's just a quick screen recording. Done, quick share, and then it's just a link that you can send off. Okay, super easy in that aspect. Then obviously if I wanted to make another recording, you have this option here to make another recording. Oops, wasn't ready for that. And then you come back over to your home page. I'm going to refresh. And then there's my video still. So not only did it give me a link real quick, but it also saved it up to the cloud, which is my home page, and I can access it whenever I need to. Does anybody have any questions on that quick share? I have, let me see. No worries, Alan. Okay. No questions on the quick share? Does anybody have any comments on the quick share? Okay. Perfect. All right. So I believe on the free version, you only have a 15-minute time frame for recordings. So obviously when we move on to the paid version, it will be much longer that you can that you'll have access to. And but like I said before, if you're wanting to make some recordings, you do have that 15 minutes before it will stop your recording. Once you go into the details of your recording, you are able to change the name. You can make it listed, unlisted, or public. Unlisted just means anybody with the link can access it. Public means anyone that's coming to this site, which I haven't really looked into that before. I always use unlisted. You can also use password protected if you would prefer, but unlisted is how it saves automatically. That's the default. And that's just the easiest. So that way, the only people that see it are people that you've given the link to. You can change the thumbnail here if you'd like it to look different, like I do with my YouTube videos. I put an image of whatever the recording is about as the thumbnail. Okay, sharing. Whoops. Oh, I must have clicked on something. So here's your link again. So let's say you do your quick share, or you just saved it to the cloud. You weren't ready for a quick share or anything. You still have the option to use your link right here. And you also have the embed code. So the embed code is great for MyNeoShow. So if you're wanting to make a quick recording of yourself or of a screen recording, or you going over a lesson, a quick lesson or something like that, and you want to put it in MyNeoShow, this is the way I would suggest doing it. So you're not having to download it to your computer, upload it to YouTube, and then put it in MyNeoShow. You have the embed code just right here. So we're going to copy that code. I'm going to log in real quick and get to my sandbox. And we will, let's go ahead and put it as a new blog post. So I'm going to come into the text editor. So any of our text editors, they all look the same, have this embed code here, or button. Click on that, plop that code in there, click save, and then we have our video. You can resize it if you need to. You can put anything, watch this video before Tuesday, whatever. Tuesday. I don't know how to spell. There we go. And save. And then it's right there in the in line with everything on MyNeoShow. They don't have to go away from MyNeoShow. They can watch it right here. This is obviously in the blog or the news portlet, but this can also be under any assignments, any of your resources, anywhere that you have your text editor. So if you're wanting to, let's say a student wrote a paper and you're wanting to review their paper with them, so you do a quick screen recording of their paper as you're going over like what they need to work on or how great they did. You can do that screen recording, take the embed code and plop it on their comments section or something like that. So many options with screen recording and being able to do the quick share or doing the embed code. And I especially like the embed code because it just shows it right here and they don't have to go away from the screen to watch the video because it just plays right here. Okay. Any questions on that? This might solve a problem with my students uploading video of a presentation. Right. So Richard, you're correct. I would definitely start using this because how long are the videos that the students are making? 5 to 7 minutes. So it'd be perfect then because they can all, and this is where I started using it when I started teaching online. So I guess probably no longer than 9-10 years ago. About 14 years ago is when I started using Screencast-O-Matic. And it's because I needed my students to record themselves with their reflections of the week or record lesson plans and stuff like that. but they didn't have to be really long. They were under that 10-15 minute time frame, and so they can get their own free. You saw how like it's very easy. I mean, we didn't go through the sign up process, but the login and the sign up process is very easy, and it takes you straight to that home page. And then the first time you click record, it tells you to download, and that's it. So I've never had any problems with my students figuring out how to use it. And that's what I've been using it for so long, is for students to be able to record themselves or record any of their lessons and lesson plans and stuff. So it works really well for students to use as well. And then same thing with them for their, let's say you want to do it for an assignment. You can have them either upload it into the comment section on an assignment, like a basic assignment, or you can make it a forum assignment. And if you don't want other students to see it, you can make it a private forum, and then it's just right there, and you can have that discussion with them right there privately. Or for my classes, I've always done it as a full-on discussion board where they embed their video, and then other students interact with them that way. So it's wide open to opportunity. All right, thank you for mentioning that, Richard. Any other comments about or questions or anything like that? Okay.
It's going to have the same, just everybody knows it's going to have the same thing, where if you had like something that was copyrighted, like Netflix, part of a Netflix show, or part of an Apple TV show, or part of a broadcast from CNN, when you try to record the screen, it'll black it out. It won't let you get copyrighted information. So just be aware of that.
Well, we really don't want to be doing that anyway. So
right,
definitely,
exactly.
I'm glad that it does that for us, so we can't get in trouble, so thank you very much for bringing that up. We definitely want to make sure everything we're recording and putting out there is not copy, or we're not going against copyright, especially with all of the plagiarism and stuff going on in our schools. We don't want to be doing that either.
Yeah, so. Jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, and I actually, I'm glad. I didn't know that it would black it out, so that makes it even better. Thank you for telling me that. Okay. So this was our just the details page of each video, and you could tell all over the place we've got the upgrade option, and hopefully by May or mid-May we will already have that, and I will have access to give you guys licenses so you can play around with those things. I'm going to go back to my content page. And we've got images, so that's where my screen shots are. So you can tell that my screenshots, I used all of the different stickers and arrows and highlights and stuff on my screenshots, so I could explain what I was trying to tell someone, which this is obviously me just messing around with screenshots or stickers. So get on there and try that out. Obviously, it's really handy. You've got the 1, 2, 3. So if you have steps, you can highlight things, you can point to things. Really handy. Before I move on, I don't know what I accidentally clicked on there. I'm going to go to the analytics page. I was going to say, as far as I know, I think you're going to, I have to upgrade for this page. So I had access to this when we were doing our pilot, and so I can't really show you what's going on there. But we can dive into that more if we actually get to have the license and all that. And the next thing I wanted to show you, just as a highlight of something coming down the pike that I'm really hoping happens, is the quizzes. This part is really why I was looking forward to having the pro version or the paid versions that you can have in video quizzes. So a lot of the time, we post videos and we're like, are they actually watching it? And so having questions planted every once in a while throughout the videos helps us find out whether or not they're actually watching it. Now the analytics will also help because it will tell us that, you know, they watched only 5 minutes of the 15-minute video or whatever. But these quizzes are actually nice because you can actually find out if they're actually watching the video. So that part is really handy. I was wondering if it was going to show me the different types of questions, but here's your like detailed analytics for the question or the quizzes. See if I can zoom in on that. Nope. But you guys can see that over the right side. It's got some nice analytic pages. No, I'm stuck. There we go. Got the different styles of questions. I don't know why it won't let me scroll up. Okay. And then also the editor. So when I click on edit videos right now, it's wanting me to download it, or no, it's wanting me to upload a video. So I can't actually just go from screen recording to editing. I'm gonna act like I'm uploading something that I already have on my computer. And so I did that and it's showing right here. And then we'll open your screen or your edit screen. Okay, and this has to be, I believe this has to be done on your desktop and stuff. I don't know that you can do this as web-based, but that's a little more research on my side. On the free version, you've got a couple of different things. You've got your arrows and stuff that you can put in, and you can see down here in the timeline, how long do we want that arrow to be showing? And so you can move that around and make it shorter, make it longer as far as how long it's showing. So there's my arrow, and then it's going to fade away with, you can see that's a fade away right here. And then click OK, go back to your tools. You can narrate. So I do this a lot where I go in and I make a video, like a screen record, but I just record myself doing it. I don't talk while I'm doing it. And then I go back in and I talk over, I narrate what I'm doing, because then it makes a little more sense. I'm not saying as much. And so that's how I prefer to make my little 1-minute videos and stuff, is I go ahead and record it and then I come in here and then I choose the narrate option. You also can add music. They've got a couple different kinds of music in here that you can use. And then once we have the paid version, we have a bunch of different kinds that we can use. And that just kind of is nice to have in the background sometimes, maybe not for your lectures, but any other kind of little videos. You can speed stuff up, slow stuff down. We've got transition options. See, I'm running out of time here. You can cut certain areas out. So if we don't need this little area right there, wherever that plopped in, I can go in and wherever it's red, I don't know if you can see that very well on your side, but you can see I've got 0.8 seconds that I'm going to cut out, and then it takes it out for me. Okay. You can undo it. You can, oh, let me go back in here and do it. Cut. Let's say like that much. Okay. You can also, I believe, add, if you have 2 videos you need to put together, you can also put another video in here as well to combine the 2. You can record a new part to add to it. So let's say yesterday you made a recording and you want to add another recording today. You can do that here. And then you also have these undo redo buttons, which is very important to me because I mess up a lot and have to undo, but you can also redo. And they do say that there is, yes, I have not messed with the undo redo options, but it's supposed to be able to undo all the way back to gram 0. So if you mess up like 10 times ago and you realize that 10 times ahead, you can go back. So once you're done with that, you can go to done editing the video, and then you can watch your video, and then you have these options over here where you can upload to ScreenPal, which is just our little homepage over here, our videos. Save as video file, save it to your computer, and then your edit video just takes you back into the edit. Okay. Oh, let's see. Can you insert photos into screen recording? Let's see. I don't think so. I have not played with that though. So, but from what I can tell, it looks like just video file. Okay. Richard, I don't know. Can students working in a group edit their videos together? I don't know if you can share an edit or not. And I don't know about logging in, having the same login and stuff like that. So those are two things that I definitely need to research because I'm not sure about that. Any other questions?
I'm just a comment. I played around with it for about
Yes, please.
a couple of days. It was very easy to use, easier learning curve than Camtasia. And I was really happy with it. So
Thank you very much, Alan. I definitely feel like I think I had 10 people on my pilot and everyone kind of had that same feeling, just easier to use, easier to access your videos once you've recorded stuff. So, but if you are interested in getting a license, once I do get all of this set up, would you please send an email to online@neosho.edu and let me know that you are interested in that? And I will put you in the basket, and it will also help me know with numbers on how many to order. So let me know on that. Otherwise, I'm at my 3 o'clock mark. Does anybody have any quick comments or questions?
Maggie, my one, when you were editing and deleting sections of video, when I do that in Camtasia, I'm usually looking at the audio track because I can tell, like, if I know I mess up, I'll stop and pause for a few seconds and I can see where the end of that is. And so it's like, so I can go cut that specific piece out. And here it doesn't look like you can see the audio track. So it might make it harder to like go, okay, well, I don't want to start here, but then like how far do I drag this to the right?
So that is something that came up in our little review that we went over, whether or not we have the different levels. And I have not looked into that yet. I didn't, before I lost my paid version pilot, I didn't have a chance to go look at that or ask about it. So I will definitely ask about that and see. I would assume that there's got to be a way that you can see those different entries or levels. Why can't I can't tracks is what I was looking for.
Yes, the audio track. And my question of students working together is, typically they break the project up and then like one will do their, make a video for their part, another make a video for their part. It's like, is there a way for them to combine all their videos into one long video to turn in? That's basically what I'm trying to ask.
Well, I think it's kind of the same situation where I would assume usually have to be all saved to the same account to be able to add them all together, unless the only thing I can think of is if one person is managing the video and everybody sends that person their quick link and they upload all of the videos into one. I don't know how else to have them edit all in the same video. And maybe I'm totally missing the mark here. Am I off on the wrong thought, Richard?
No, I think that's what I was trying to think. I was trying to come up with a workflow too. 'Cause,
Yeah,
yeah, like you said, can like one person in the group download the other person's and then merge them all together?
I
don't
think
know.
that would probably be the best option, is to have like one person in the group be in charge of actually compiling the videos, and everybody just sends them the quick links. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.